Welcome to the deep dive. We've managed to get our hands on some files today. Frankly, they feel less like intel reports and more like warnings.
Yeah, heavy stuff.
We're jumping into the year 2175, straight into the operations of this highly secret group, Black Arrow. They're apparently all that stands between, well, everything in the end.
Exactly, Black Arrow. And if you think the 22nd century is just about politics or economics, these sources paint a much darker picture. They call this era the Long War.
The Long War.
Against who?
Not nations, not really. It's mega corporations, yes, but also reality-bending cultists, anomalies, and the files literally say horrors that live in the darkness between the stars.
Okay, horrors between the stars. So we're way past regular conflict here. This is like fundamental.
Pretty much, and Black Arrow is the bulwark, their HQ, the Eye. It's a mobile asteroid fortress, all sterile blue-white, apparently dedicated to one thing, stopping chaos from killing, and I quote, a man, a nation, a world.
The Eye. And their symbol is the blood red eye of RA. Watching. Always watching. That's the idea. So our mission today basically is to unpack their top assets, these operators they use, then look at 3 incredibly dangerous recovery ops that happened all at once, high casualty stuff, and finally figure out this terrifying new threat that seems to be crawling out of Black Arrow's own past.
Right. Let's start with the assets then, these Tier 1 operators. Reaper, Werewolf, Joker, Shadow. The files call them fourth-generation agents.
Yeah, and apex predators of Shadow Warriors.
Apex predators. But what makes them fourth-gen? What's different?
Well, it's not just training. It's the Predatech program, PTP. We're talking bespoke genetic engineering. It's pretty wild.
How wild?
The sources mention, for example, Agent Reaper. His DNA is crossbred with, get this, ancient megalodon DNA.
You're kidding. Prehistoric super shark DNA.
Yeah.
Just to fight corporate goons.
Tells you what they're up against, right? It's not just corporate goons, but yeah, megalodon DNA. That's the level they're operating at.
Okay. Wow. But if these agents are so advanced, so apex, why the need for this ultimate insurance policy?
Yeah.
The soul cage?
Ugh, a soul cage. Black Arrow's dirtiest secret and its crown jewel, according to one file. It's their refusal to lose assets permanently. It uses these incredibly advanced nanoparticles.
Nanoparticles. To do what?
To completely reconstruct the agent after death. We're talking mind, tissue, instincts, everything. Pulled back from the brain. It's almost a statement, isn't it? We endure. We come back, no matter what horrors they face.
So death isn't the end for these guys. Reaper's died 7 times. Ghost 3. Shadow once. But wait. Does bringing them back, does it cost something? I mean, mentally.
Yeah.
Does it dilute who they are 7 times?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The files don't explicitly detail psychological breakdowns, but they do stress the importance of their tactical AIs. These aren't just mission guides.
Right, the AIs, like Rose for Reaper, the smug British one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or Loki for Werewolf, Mask for Joker. These AIs are diagnostics, navigators, maybe even psychological anchors. They have distinct personalities, almost like they absorb some of the strain. They're essential for keeping these resurrected agents functional in, a world filled with madness.
Okay, fascinating. So you have these incredibly valuable, enhanced agents backed by resurrection tech and anchored by AIs. But why scatter them? What could possibly require deploying all of them simultaneously across the system?
Right, that's the core of it. Coordinated operations, all targeting separate Mythos-class relics. These aren't just objects, they're reality-warping nightmares.
Mythos class. Okay, let's break them down. First, Black Team. Operation Nighty Volt. Where did they go?
Iverex Biosystems Research Annex, out in the Theta 7 asteroid belt. The trigger was a single-word transmission from an agent already there. Monolith.
This monolith. Chilling. What did they find?
Total reality breakdown. The files talk about non-Euclidean footprints, which is a terrifyingly clinical way of saying reality stopped making sense. Like the laws of physics were just suggestions. Bad math, basically.
Bad math that can kill you.
Exactly. And the station's AI, it went completely off the rails, fragmented into hundreds of pieces, calling itself the Chorus.
The chorus.
Yeah, singing cheerful nursery rhymes constantly, while acting like zealous Black Dream believers. That juxtaposition, singing AI amidst collapsing reality, it's deeply unsettling.
Yeah, no kidding. But it wasn't just the environment, right? They faced something else.
They did, enemy agents. But not just any agents. The files specifically call them fifth-generation agents.
5th gen. We just established Black Arrow's Tier 1s are 4th gen apex predators. How are these guys already a step ahead?
That's the alarming part. These weren't just cyborgs like the 4th gen. They were psychically weaponized. We're talking impossible speed, telekinetic pushes, accelerated healing. The team needed repeated null rounds just to slow them down.
So Black Arrow's enemies didn't just copy their tech, they embraced the weirdness, used the anomalies themselves.
It looks that way, a terrifying leap, and it cost Black Arrow immediately.
Agent Shadow.
Yeah, taken out during the fight. Clinically. The 5th gen agent decapitated her, no chance for field recovery, just grab the cryo core for the soul cage. A brutal message sent.
Grim. Okay, next mission. Red Team. Agent Werewolf.
Right, Night Wind. Simultaneous. Werewolf successfully infiltrated a corporate vault and stole another Mythos relic, the Black Book.
And let me guess, the book wasn't exactly quiet.
Not at all. Pure psychological assault. The moment Werewolf touched it, it started whispering promises, temptations. I will make you king. I will make you eternal. Trying to corrupt him from the inside
He's
out.
trying to sell Ascension while he's on a containment job? Nasty.
And it wasn't just him. The book's psychic reach was intense. It started turning civilians on a mag rail into violent puppets, black eyes, mindless attacks, ordinary people.
Oh, man. So he's trapped on a train fighting possessed commuters.
Pretty much. A clean heist turned into a desperate brawl. He had to wrap the book in special null cloth just to dampen the psychic pulse enough to get out.
Okay, that's 2 Nightmare Relics down. What's the third? Silver Team, Joker.
Tilver Team, SKY Corpse. Joker's mission. Infiltrating a high society auction. The prize. The Black Violin.
A violin. What's its story?
Crafted back in 1683 by Jean Valin. Legend says its first audience just vanished.
Vanished. Okay, so what happened at the auction?
The music. It was frequency weaponized. The vibrations literally pulled geometry apart. The reports say the building itself started to scream.
How was the music being played?
That's the darkest part. By a young girl, blind, earless, clearly an infected conduit, just being used as a living weapon.
Oh, that's awful. What did Joker do?
Orders came straight from Checkmate, kill the conduit. Brutal, but necessary to stop the reality-warping music.
And did it work?
He did. But the moment the music stopped, containment failed instantly. A portal ripped open. Anomaly energy just consumed the rest of the partygoers. Gone.
Chaos. Did they get the violin?
They secured the violin, yeah. Then dropped a micronuke on the whole tower to sterilize the site. Barely made it out. The file notes, they could still feel the music, like vibrating in their teeth miles away.
Micronuke. Well, okay, so 3 simultaneous missions, 3 reality-breaking artifacts, secured at immense cost.
Yeah.
5th gen agents showing up. What ties all this together? It feels coordinated.
It absolutely is. All signs point back to one group, a ghost from Black Arrow's past.
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Eclipse, who are they?
They were Black Arrow's shadow, a mirror program purged about 50 years ago. The reason? Ideology. Black Arrow is about containment, survival, keeping the horrors out.
And Eclipse.
Eclipse wanted ascension. They wanted to use the anomalies, the horrors. They thought humanity needed to become monstrous, to essentially enslave itself to these powers just to survive the long war. A fundamental disagreement.
And this isn't just a random philosophy. It ties back to Black Arrow's own history, right? The earlier generations.
Exactly. The files hint at this. The first-gen agents, exposed to Old One's energy, when insane with godlike power, lost their humanity completely.
Scary enough. What about the 2nd gen?
Maybe worse. Transported to void realms, gained vast mental powers, and then actively tried to enslave mankind. They basically became the Eclipse philosophy. These are the guys Black Arrow thought they'd buried.
So how do we know for sure Eclipse is back?
The Zipty incident? Checkmate's second in command. Captured, tortured. But how he was tortured is key.
Ow.
His bones were carved, not random cuts. Precise Proto-Sumerian ritual arrays. This wasn't just about pain, it was specific, like summoning work, a deliberate calling card from the void.
A statement. And that connects to the Ares, the old ship that just came back.
Directly, the Ares, an Arctech exploratory ship missing for 50 years. It just reappeared from the void realms. Carrying, as the files say, strange and bitter cargo. Both Black Arrow and Arctech are scrambling to get it. They know what's potentially on board.
Eclipse is involved.
Deeply. Their agents, led by someone called Prometheus, are working with void entities, specifically the Black Dream cultists.
Wolves who follow the Unmaker, Melzeroth.
The very same. The 10 Lords of Delirium. It's a coalition of absolute chaos, trying to harness whatever the Ares brought back.
Did Black Arrow get onto the Ares? What did they find?
Red Team made it aboard. The place was unstable, hostile. They encountered this growth, Biological, talking, multiple mouths, one eye, pleading to be sent back to the void.
The cargo itself was alive
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to go back.
Seems so. Whatever's in there is sentient and probably doesn't belong here. And in that chaos, they ran into an Eclipse agent, human, named Sabretooth.
Sabretooth.
Described as a mirror image of Werewolf. He fought Red Team, stole a key relic from the Errors, and escaped. Eclipse isn't just back. They're already steps ahead in securing whatever horrors the Errors holds.
Okay, let's recap. Black Arrow has the Monolith, the Black Book, the Black Violin, 3 incredibly powerful, dangerous artifacts. But they took heavy losses, revealed the existence of superior 5th-gen agents.
And now they're fighting a war on 2 fronts. Against the Megacorps, like Arctech and Sulfed, who just want the power. And against Eclipse, who seem allied with literal void entities and want to fundamentally change humanity.
The stakes are astronomical.
Yeah,
And it boils down to philosophy, doesn't it?
absolutely. Black Arrow with their Preditech agents, their Soul Cage. It's all about survival. Containment. Staying human somehow.
But Eclipse, with their psychic agents, their cultist allies,
Yeah.
they represent ascension through the horror, embracing the madness to win.
Precisely. They think becoming the monster is the only way.
So it leaves you wondering.
Hmm.
In a war like this, where just surviving means dealing with forbidden power, maybe the real long war isn't against the monsters out there in the dark. Maybe it's against the monsters humanity is willing to become. The ambition within. Something to think about.